Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video which I believe I did this last year. I'm pretty sure I did. Basically, I'm going to be looking at the promotion and relegation battles in League 1 and overall just giving my final predictions. So last year I did this. I believe I predicted Sunderland to get second place. Yeah, that won't be happening this year, guys, trust me. So without further ado, let's get into this. So I'll start off with the relegation battle, as there are less teams to cover in that one. So I think realistically there's 5 teams in the relegation battle, although technically there's 6. And I'll get into a little bit more. So I think the teams who have still got a chance of actually surviving are Fleetwood, Gillingham, Wimbledon, Morecambe, and Doncaster. Now, obviously, you do obviously have Crew who are bottom, but Crew, like, although they aren't mathematically down yet, I just think that there's too much for them to stay up. Really, they're 9 points from safety already, and I don't see them staying up. So that's why I still include them, but in my opinion, I don't think they'll survive. So really, it's down to the other 5 teams there. And so what I've done is I've had a look at each team's running. And I've put together, I think, and of how many points I think they'll get in the last 6 or 7 games, how many games they've got left. You know, obviously obviously they are including today's fixtures. I'm recording on Saturday the 26th. So obviously they'll be including the day's games as well, of how many points I believe they'll get in the running and how that will impact their final position in the league table. So I'm not going to go on this in too much in depth. I'm just going to say how much points I think they'll get in the last few games. So start off with Doncaster. Although I think they are almost as good as down, I still think they'll show a little bit of a fight. I reckon they'll pick up 3 points in the last few games. I believe that's just 1 win. I don't think that's 3 draws. I think it's 1 win that they'll pick up for the remainder of the season. So I believe Doncaster will get 3 points. For Morecambe, again, I don't think there's much chance of them staying up either. I think they'll get 2 points. For Wimbledon, it's interesting because they haven't actually, obviously, I said it's like 500 times, obviously haven't won since December. Horrible, like obviously I'm recording before today's game, so they may have beaten Cambridge today, I'm not entirely sure. But honestly, I believe for their remaining 4 games, I believe they will end up picking up 4 points. I believe they will win a game before the season ends, and obviously they'll get a point in another one. However, for Gillingham, I believe they'll only pick up 2 points. They've got a pretty tough run-in, really. And finally, for Fleetwood, I think they'll pick up a whopping 8 points in that final how many games. So yeah, I believe he will have a canny run to end off the season. So looking at my league table based on the projected points, so obviously finishing rock bottom is Crew, and by the way, I think Crew will lose the remaining games of the season, in case you're wondering. So I've got Crew who are currently bottom on 25 points, Doncaster are 23rd with 33 points, Morecambe are 22nd with 34 points, and finishing in 21st place will be Gillingham on 36 points. AFC Wimbledon will be finishing 20th on 37 points, so it's only a 1 point gap between them and Gillingham. And Fleetwood will be finishing at 19th with 42 points. So guys, I believe that Gillingham, Morecambe, Doncaster and Crew will be the 4 teams who get relegated. I think Fleetwood will survive comfortably in the end, and I think Wimbledon and Gillingham, like, to be fair, I think Wimbledon will edge it just because they always do every year. But literally, I think between them and Gillingham, it's sort of like interchangeable. Like, to be fair, I think either one of them could stay up, but I think Gillingham will unfortunately be getting relegated back down to League 2. Where, I mean, like, to be fair, once you sell your best striker, Jordan Graham, like, that's pretty much just gone fine, and that's pretty much taking out all your goals out your teams. So, sorry, Gillingham, you're getting relegated. Now I'm moving on to the playoff battle. Now I'm doing this separately from the promotion battle. Just, well, obvious reasons. So I believe, well, again, I think there are only 4 teams realistically who've still got a chance of actually missing out on the playoffs. However, I have included a 5th team as well, because I made this document before the midweek games, so that's the reason why I've still got the team here. So I've got Plymouth, Oxford, Sunderland, Sheffield Wednesday, and Wycombe. Now, so yeah, and in my opinion, I said this yesterday in my score prediction video, but I believe Plymouth will, I think Plymouth have got their playoff spot almost confirmed now. They are nice. I believe it's 5 points ahead of Sheffield Wednesday, or 7 points. Like, there's a nice gap there. And then you got Oxford, Sunderland, Sheffield Wednesday, and Wycombe. Now, the reason why I got Oxford in there still is because of the fact that Sunderland and Sheffield Wednesday will both have a game in hand on them at some point. So that's the reason why I have got Oxford still in there. Now this one could be pretty controversial. I was saying that I was messaging my mate on I think it was on Wednesday when I made this, or Tuesday. I made this, and I told him what I thought would happen, and even he thought it was a bit of a big call. So this could end up being controversial, but again, guys, this is only my opinion. This is not actually going to happen. Well, I mean, if it happens, I'm going to try and win the lottery at some point, but this could end up being pretty damn controversial. So, in terms of projected points, I think Plymouth will get 12 points, which is definitely strange because although they do have a pretty tough run in, they don't look like losing any more games this season. Well, actually, yeah, I think Plymouth will get 12 points. Oxford, I think they'll only get 10 points. Again, a huge call, but at the same time, like Plymouth, Oxford got a pretty tough run in as well. So I think Oxford will only get 10 points. I think Sunderland will get 13 points. Again, we haven't got. I think out of the teams in the playoff race, we've got the easiest running. But at the same time, we are more prone to dropping points against teams near the bottom than we are at the top. So that's my thinking there. Sheffield Wednesday, I've got them to get 17 points, which is a lot of points. There, I think they'll have a pretty solid end of the season. And Wycombe will get 15 points. Now then, my final table is interesting. So I have in 4th place, obviously Plymouth finishing 4th on 83 points. In 5th, I have Sheffield Wednesday, also on 83 points, but the only reason why I got Plymouth above them is because I think Plymouth, as of right now, their goal differences are better than Sheffield Wednesday, so that's what my thinking was there. In 8th place, yes, 8th place on 78 points, I've gone with Oxford. Yes, I think Oxford will finish in 8th, which is mental. And the team who finishes in 7th place, who loses out on the playoffs on 80 points, is Sunderland. Yes, guys, I think my team Sunderland will miss out on the playoffs by 1 solitary point. I believe Wycombe will nick 6th spot on the final day with 81 points. And that will be that. I know, guys, pretty... Yeah, it is. I get it. It is controversial, but, you know, it's just my little prediction. It's nothing to take seriously. So any Oxford or fans who happen to find this video in the comments, don't take it seriously, guys. Please don't take it to heart. It's just my little silly predictions. Who knows what's going to happen? Like, to be fair, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but this league is fucking mental. It is really, like, unpredictable league, so who knows? But I do believe that Oxford and Sunderland, who are currently both in the top 6, will both miss out on it, which is a huge call, but that's what I think. And to be fair, I'd rather we didn't get top 6 than actually got top 6, because to be fair, I don't think we'll win the playoffs, so I'd rather we'll just finish 7th, really. And then finally, going into the automatic promotion battle, which is a little bit easier to talk about, I think. But yeah, hey ho. So there currently have 3 teams who can still get automatic promotion. You have Rotherham, Wigan, and the MK Dons. So, in terms of projected points, I think Rotherham will get 19. I think Wigan will get 25. Yes, you heard me right. I think Wigan will go unbeaten for the rest of the season. And I think MK Dons will get 21. Now, in terms of the final table, in 1st place will be Wigan Athletic, who in my opinion, I think will win the league title, finishing 1st on 104 points. Has it? I don't think that's been done before in League One, has it? Has a team got more than 100 points? I think Wolves might have done, like 8 years ago. Yeah, I think Wigan will finish 1st on 104 points. And in 2nd place, on 99 points, will be Rotherham United. Now, although Rotherham are on a bit of a sticky patch right now, I do believe they'll have. I reckon they'll get. I think they'll turn it around, and will finish in 2nd place just about, which obviously does leave MK Dons in 3rd place on 97 points. So again, I think because what's so great about this year is that yes, there aren't as many teams in each battle, but it's just so tight. Like, to be fair, I can see all 3 of these going down to the final day, which is gonna be pretty damn mental. I'm not gonna lie. But that's going to be that. And guys, you know, I may as well just chuck on my remaining league, my final league table there on the side. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but here's my final league table. So I've included all the teams who I think will get mid-table. And if you guys are wondering, I think for points, I think Ipswich will get 11, Portsmouth will get 14, Bolton will get also 11, Cheltenham will get 11, Accrington will get 12, Burton will get 7, Charlton will get 16, Shrewsbury get 4, Cambridge and Lincoln will both get 6. Now, obviously meaning Portsmouth in 9th on 73 points, Ipswich in 10th on 72. Bolton in 11th on 69 points. Nice. We've got Charlton in 12th on 62 points. Accrington on 13th, also on 62 points. But Charlton, at the moment, their goal difference is greater than Accrington's. Cheltenham in 14th on 61 points. Burton in 15th with 54 points. Cambridge in 16th with 51. Shrewsbury 17th with 49. And Lincoln in 18th with 48. And that, guys, is going to be it for today's video. It is a little bit shorter than what I thought it was going to be. But that's pretty good, you know, it's a nice little, like, snappy video. So that's going to be that. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, then be sure to give it a like. And if you are new, then do feel free to subscribe. And also turn on notifications to be notified when I upload a video. Again, don't take these predictions too hard in the comments below. And, you know, feel free to let me know your predictions for the run in League One. I'm intrigued to see what you guys think, because I think there's like multiple different outcomes. Sorry. There are multiple outcomes of what can actually happen in this league, which is why I think it's actually a pretty underrated league. Although I fucking hate it, it's pretty underrated league. So, yep, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you all next time.